Hello, welcome back. I'm J. Abhishek De Silva, an undergraduate of the JAM Institute for Advanced Technology. Welcome back with the question series of Database Management System 1, and today I'm here with the question set number 32. And in this question set 2, we're going to discuss the same question scenario that we had in question set number 31. And as the first question, we have to create a product table to store product information. To do so, use the instructions below. And as the second question, create a table called brand to store product brands. And as the third question, create a table called GRN to store bill details provided by suppliers when selling inventory to the store. And then as the fourth question, create a table called GRN item to store information about the quantities of goods supplied to the store by suppliers. And then as the next question, create a table called stock to store information about the quantities of items currently available for sale in the store. And then as a sixth question, create a table called invoice to store the bill details provided to the customer when purchasing goods from the store. And then as the last question, create a table called invoice item to store the details of the goods given to the customer after purchasing the goods from the store. So then let's move to the MySQL Workbench under the same ER diagram. So then let's open the created ER diagram, click on File, Open Model, select the ER diagram and click on Open. And then let's first create the product table, click on this icon and click Enter in the workspace and double click on it and change the table name to product. And then let's add the first column as product ID with the date type int and make it the primary key and auto increment. And then the product name column with the date type varchar and length 45, and then the description column with the date type text and length 100. Set the date type to text and set the length to 100. And close this table, and let's create the brand table. Click on this icon and click Enter in the workspace and double click on it and change the table name to brand. And then let's add the first column called brand ID with the data type int and make it the primary key and also the auto increment. So then let's add the brand name column with the data type varchar and length 45. So then close this table and click again on this icon and click in the workspace to create a GRN table. So then rename the table name by GRN, and then let's add the first column name GRN ID with the data type int and make it primary key and also the auto increment. So then the next column called GRN date with the data type as date time, set the data type to date time. And then close this table and let's add the GRN item table. So again click on this icon and click anywhere in the workspace and double click on it and change the date table name to GRN item, and the first column is the quantity column and with the date type int, and then it's not the primary key, so then untick on this. And then let's add the next column called the unit price column with the date type double, set the data type to double, and then the setting price column with the data type double, set the data type to double. And then close this table and then let's create the stock table. Click on this icon again and click anywhere in the workspace and double click on it and change the table name to stock. And then let's add the first column name stock ID with the data type int and make it the primary key and also the auto increment. So then let's add the quantity column with the data type int and then the setting price column with the data type double, set the data type to double, and close this table. And then let's create the invoice table. So then again click on this icon and click anywhere in the workspace and double click on it and change the table name to invoice. And then the first column is the invoice ID column with the data type int and make it the primary key and also make it auto increment. And then the date column with the date type as date time, so the date type date time, and then close this table and then the last table called invoice table, let's create it. So then click on this icon again and click enemy in the workspace and double click on it and change the table name to invoice item, and then the first column as invoice item ID, and then make it the primary key and also make it auto increment, and then the quantity column with the date type int, set the date type to int and close this table. So then now we have updated our year diagram with the new tables as the product table, brand table, GRN table, GRN item table, and also stock, invoice and invoice item table. So then let's synchronize this model. We synchronize this model to update the database that we have created earlier. So then click on next again, click on next and make sure to select the relevant database and then click on next, again click on next and then next here and then execute and then close. So then let's move to MySQL software to see whether our database has updated. So then refresh the page and here we can see our database early center has updated with the new tables as the GRN item, invoice item, and also the stock. So then let's meet the next question set number 33 and bye for now.